We got some questions for the court. Yeah, they locked it. I think there's somebody in.
Can I help you?
Yeah, how are you able to email motions? Because I got one that's 44 megabytes and Gmail's limit is 25 megabytes. I was wondering maybe you could email me my motions and then I could email them to the appeals court, because I'm unable to email my motion for appointment of counsel to the appeals court because the file size is 44 megabytes. And the reason it's 44 megabytes is because I took pictures of it, which add to the size. I have 5 pages for my motion, and normally I was emailing them to you guys, and that would have been easy to send over to the appeals court, but I have to now write it down or print it. You can call it printing, but I have to take pictures of it, and then you guys scan it in somehow and you're able to email it to Judge Barber. And I'm like, okay, how are you able to do that? Can you email that to me so then I can send that to the appeals court? Because what I'm making for files are too large for the email.
Okay, let me let Shanita know and I'll have her try to reduce the size and send it to you. Is it specific motions that you're needing?
Well, yeah, all of them from November 11th until December 12th. Really, I'm more appealing. It's the judge's decision on my savings account being included as my income. So I'm making arguments on that. So it's everything related to that. And I mean, I have the minutes. I don't need the minutes. But motion for appointment of counsel was what I put after November 11th. Pretty much anything after November 11th.
All right, let me see what she can do.
Okay, and then should I talk to her about just asking if the USB will work okay? Like, I have evidence on my USB, and on my trial day I want to refer to pictures, videos, audio, and I just want to make sure that this goes seamless as when I ask to pull up this image, pull up this video, pull up this audio.
I think that's probably okay. You're wanting to be sure we have the setup to show that?
I think you do, because I saw you have a big screen TV.
Is that what the question you're asking?
No, I think you have the setup, because I see that you have a big screen TV inside the courtroom. It's not the technology that I'm asking about. I'm asking more about how the communication between, when I ask to have a certain picture put up for evidence, how can we arrange the communication so that we're not confused too much during the trial?
Let me check on that as well.
Okay.
The stuff that you have on that zip drive, do you have it in a certain order or a certain, do you have a table
Yeah.
with it or anything?
Yeah, I'm naming it to try to make it as obvious as possible. I'm naming each picture and each audio and video.
All right. You may have to submit that ahead of time, but let me check and find out.
Okay. All right, so those are 2 questions.
All right. I'll check on it.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Calling the 10th Judicial District Court Judge's Office. Our normal working hours are Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. For Judge Dice's office, press 1. For Judge Sylvester's office, press 2. For Court Counsel and Hearing Officer, Mr. Jacob Rupert, press 3. For the jury hotline, press 4 or dial 318-352-2034.
Alright, I'm just taking another look at the damage in the courtroom. Alright, or at the courthouse. And we got this damage right here, which I have shown before. And I just want to say, it looks like there's like debris in there. Like it was weighed down, maybe birds making nests. And then I took a close peek through the window, a very dirty window. And I could see that they have a screen on for the judge. What does that all say? This is the courtroom, and they got a screen, a couple of screens on. Oh wait, that's for the clerks. Okay, the judge sits to the left of that actually. Can't really see there because there's a bit of a drop. Alright, we're closed. We're locked. Yeah, I want to figure out how to submit some evidence to the appeals court. I need documents with the motions, copies of the motions to submit as exhibits for the appeals court. What's that? You're just gonna... Yeah, I want to submit some exhibits to the appeals court, and I need better copies of what I got than what I got. Okay, and I don't know if maybe you understand, but when I take pictures of my motions, it turns out to be very big files, and you got a limit of 25 megabytes for the files to be sent over Gmail. And I'm looking at like 5 pages takes about 44 megabytes. And I just, you guys seem to be able to email these types of motions to Judge Barber. What system is that you use? Maybe I could use that for the appeals court.
I'm not sure what she uses. She'll need to do all of this stuff.
Oh. Well, yeah, I asked you, and I guess I'll need to ask again. I guess I can ask over the email. I mean, it's kind of time sensitive. I got to the 11th. It's kind of short. I mean, I could just use that.
Shanita will answer that email today.
I could today? Oh, today? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because I'm waiting kind of on that. I pretty much have my writ made. I just need to be able to get the exhibits in, and I guess it hinges on what her answer is, and then from there I can tell them what the situation is. But yeah, I also want to submit this motion to introduce some drives. So the next hearing that'll be ready. So, are you a clerk?
Yes.
Okay, is there different qualifications for clerks?
No.
So do you have the same qualification as Shanita?
No.
Oh, okay, so there's different qualifications then.
Well, what are you talking about?
Well, you say that she's the only one who can handle the evidence that for exhibits that I would submit to the appeals court, right?
Shanita is the only person that, Shanita is the head clerk.
Yeah, and is that based on qualifications? Like you need certain training to be able to do that?
You can ask Shanita about it.
What?
You can ask Shanita about it.
Ask Shanita? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, we're locked. Press here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I received an email from the appeals court asking me if I received any orders from Judge Barber on the December 27th motion that I filed. So I wanted to confirm that. I actually forwarded the email to Shanita, the city court, whatever, you got 3 different email addresses. I forwarded the appeals court email to ask, because they're saying this is a very short time basis, but I believe I have till the 11th because I'm appealing, or I'm writing the December 11th hearing, but they're making it sound like it's a significant issue with December 27th, and Judge Barber giving me maybe another week for that, which, if they're going off of that, then it's beyond a week if he even gave an order.
Just come on in.
Oh. I have a couple of questions. Now, I just received an email from the appeals court, the Third Circuit Court of Appeals, asking me about if Judge Barber gave an order from my December 27th deadline. I submitted a motion on the 27th, but I didn't receive anything from the city marshals because, I've been sleeping in different spots, so I don't even know if there was an order.
I sent out all the orders that.
Oh, so I didn't get one. Okay. All right, so I submitted my motion and then there's just no court response on that motion, right?
I haven't received anything.
All right, and it was filed. You can confirm that you filed it, right?
Any motion you submitted?
Yeah, it was put in through the mail here, and then you guys said you would accept it, and then I assumed that was filed. So I guess then my answer, even though I forwarded that email, I guess you won't need to respond because I'm now asking you in person. I'll just respond to them directly and say that there has been nothing. There's been no motions, no orders or anything.
No.
That's the answer. Okay. All right. And then, once again, the email response I got yesterday from this city court was, is a good answer, but it just doesn't quite answer my question about, this one, B, that's 44 megabytes, and I'm limited to 25 megabytes when I email. And this is 5 pages of a motion that I submitted. I handed you pieces of paper. I take pictures of those, and then when I put them in PDF format, they blow up into 45 megabytes, which makes it undeliverable. How do you get it to Judge Barber? Do you send a 45 megabyte file to him? You take pictures of my motions that I submit by paper?
Uh-huh.
And does that turn out to be 45 megabytes for you?
I don't know what it turns out to be.
But he's able to accept them?
Uh-huh.
Is that through email?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is it in PDF format?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, you got a different system here. So you got a smaller file than me, for my motion for appointment of counsel, you got a smaller file than 44 megabytes. I'd be interested in that smaller file, then I can submit that to the appeals court.
We don't, I mean, I gave you all the copies.
Yeah, by hand, you gave me a hand copy, but you don't, those copies, do you mail them to the court in Shreveport?
No, I email them.
Oh, then I'd like a copy of that.
I've already given you copies.
No, I don't have an email copy.
But I gave you the paper copies that you submit.
Yeah, I'd like the email copy. That's what I'm asking for, because when I take pictures, it's too big to send. Well, yeah, I mean, do you understand the problem?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do you have a solution, or you're saying there's no solution?
There is no solution, because
Okay.
I gave you the copies.
All right, so you're only dealing with paper copies with me, but with the city judge, you'll do emails and all that.
He's not local.
Okay, but I mean, still, you have that two different formats you have, but you're only allowing me access to one form.
You're in person and he's not in person. So
Yeah,
I
but
copy back and then
yeah.
I email him a copy.
But it still makes it two formats, okay? And you're only allowing me one format, and then he gets another format. And that's what you're standing on your ground with that.
That's just like if he was at the district court with the DA's office, we would take his copy to him.
Well, I mean, you still put it in an electronic saving format of some kind, and it sounds like you said PDF, so you would still have it as PDF. Your backups and all that. Okay, well, I mean, that's the ground you're standing on, and I mean, I can't push it any further than that with getting a better format. So, all right, those are my questions.